Okay, Sagittarius. So this is how you are seeing money. So you have this cardinal air, King of Swords. So basically, you want to be standing in your power. You want to be clear. You want to have respect. You want clarity. You want fairness. You want to cut through the crap. You really want something that is going to lighten the load. You want money to create this space for you to breathe. Like it's something that you need, and that's definitely from Sagittarius. Always wanting freedom. Always wanting space, always wanting to expand. That's definitely how you see money. All right. But it's all fair and just. Okay. Now, and a lot of temperance too, because Sagittarius is very into temperance. So this next card is going to be what opens your ears up to listening to other people. And when you start a new business or when you're trying to make money, people often forget that listening is one of the best skills that you can have, because listening gives you new opportunities. It gives you new ideas. It opens your mind. It expands, what you're thinking. And this has been an interesting position for other cards because, for other signs, this card, because they've gotten stuff that's been pulled here where they only listen to people who are experts, or they only listen to people who've been through a struggle, or they only listen to people who make things look easy. It's been an interesting card. So let's see what you get for yours. Oh, you got the same thing Scorpio got. So you listen to people who are very passionate, who have a lot of fire, who have a lot of direction and seem very confident in what they're doing. So that makes you open up and makes you listen to other people. And that's really good because it probably gets your fire going. It starts to get you thinking about things. But also, you might want to listen to some experts too, or you might want to listen to some people who have been through a struggle so that you don't make the same mistakes as other people. Because enthusiasm sometimes only goes so far. You have to also listen to people who've been down a long road and who've, hit some bumps so that you can find out that, what it takes to get the job done in that particular situation. So now the next card is, how do you present yourself in the best possible way? Okay, so that's this one. So it's you, the Sagittarius energy. So just be you, basically, is what this is saying. But you also have the Saturn and Capricorn energy, which was what I was talking about on July 1st. So you're really going to ride this wave that's coming. You're really going to start to figure out ways to invest, figure out ways to grow your money, and you're going to ride that wave all the way through to December. And the best possible way to present yourself is just by being you, because you pulled your own card, your Sagittarius card. So that's easy. All right. So now the next thing is, how do you keep clarity? So how do you keep focused? How do you keep clarity when you're trying to make money or trying to be a business partner or in a business endeavor? Okay, so you got fixed air and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so the best way for you to have clarity, and this is a clarity card, is to cut through things that don't serve you, to basically not listen to the negativity that other people are talking about, or naysayers. Don't listen to that. Don't worry about the logistics of something. Just stay focused on what's in front of you, the next task that's in front of you, because sometimes as a Sagittarius, you may find yourself pulled in different directions, and because you do love your freedom, you might take excursions you don't need to take, or you might procrastinate more. So if you really want to keep clear and keep that clarity, you have to say, no, this doesn't serve me right now, so I need to continue on this path. And that is going to help you stay focused, okay? Pretty easy stuff there, all right? And then also, this card has a lot to do with ideas as well, because it also has some Aquarius energy in here. So along the way, while you're trying to find clarity, listen to ideas like this one. All right. So now, how do you adequately express enthusiasm? And now this has been an interesting card of how people express their enthusiasm. So let's see what it is for you. Okay, so you've got the Taurus card and the Hierophant. So again, this is very indicative of Sagittarius. In this particular case, because you're a fun seeker and pleasure seeker and adventure seeker, you're expressing that to other people. So is that, is that adequately expressing yourself though in business? I would say that the Hierophant is telling you, if you can see the Hierophant here, is to let other people know that you're not just all about fun. You're not all about games. You also have the ability to manage yourself, manage your time, manage your work, and stay focused. Okay, so that's something that you need to be reminded of when you're expressing yourself, because people, I'm sure people like your enthusiasm for having fun, but you also want to make sure that you let them know that you're also good at doing business as well. So you have to just balance that out. Okay, the next card is what helps you negotiate. This will be interesting because what I'm getting here so far, this should be very interesting. So number 6, what helps you negotiate? Okay, so you've got another fire card, and you've so far you've got the Queen of Swords, you've got the King of Swords, and now you got the King of Wands. So when you negotiate with the King of Wands, you got to be tough, okay? And you have got to take action when you negotiate, and you've got to stand in your power. You've got to get what you want. You have to manage a little bit, though, to make sure you're not too forceful. But this is a good card to have in this position, meaning that you can negotiate and get what you want, and that you stand in your power, and that you take a lot of action. So that's a good card to have in that position. I wasn't really expecting that, but that's super good. Okay, so then the next card is, are you following up with people in the best way? So follow-up is like the challenges that come along, the obstacles that get in the way, or just, the paperwork, whatever it is. It's all the steps after the negotiation, the follow-up. So let's see. Are you following up in the best possible way? Okay, so you got the Earth sign, which is the 10 of Pentacles. So this means that you are, following up in the best possible way, which is great because you're focused on the end result. You're focused on the money. You know that you have to grow, that everything starts from small and goes big. So when you're negotiating, that's what you do, is you are taking it one step at a time, and you're just taking the project on, and you focus on just getting what is in front of you done. And so that's really good with follow-up. So you're not following up and saying this all at once. You're just saying, okay, right now, let's do this one thing. And then you go and you have some fun, and as long as you know this isn't out of place. And then the person's like, okay, and that made it easy for them. And then the next step, you made it easy for them. And the next step, you kept making it easy for them because you're smart like that. All right, and you have direction. So that's really good. So this is a good card. Now, so if you're not in this position, what could be standing in your way? This is this card, because this looks great so far. I mean, it's very indicative of Sagittarius is what I'm seeing here. So what's standing in your way? Okay, so this makes total sense. You've got the Virgo here. So this is just being, this card is like, it's like a workaholic card, okay? And when a Virgo works, they are consistent, they're constant, and they're on top of everything. They're super reliable, and they don't take breaks, and they don't really, stop to have a lot of fun, things of that nature. So what might be standing in your way is just not having this persistence, or not, focusing and really planting all of the seeds, you know, that could just be it. Like, you have this ability to do all of these things and to make stuff work, but you might not be. You might either be procrastinating, or you might just be not on a steady pace to get what you want done. So you could have all these passionate ideas as well that you're getting from people, but you're not taking the time to really sow those seeds. So that would be the only thing I see as well getting in the way. All right. There may be too much of this going on. Okay, so now the last card is going to be, how can I communicate to grow my business in the best possible way? So let's see. Okay, so now you've got the Queen of Cups. Are you going to pull every regal card there is? All right, so communicating in the best possible way is the fixed water. So this is going to be communicating to a person using a nurturing sort of personality, or a caring personality, or emotional sort of personality. And this may not be something that you're totally used to, because you know you do have like a lot of fire in your energy, and in a lot of passion in your energy, but it doesn't maybe translate into making the other person necessarily feel like they can rely on you, because sometimes you don't realize it, but a business and taking care of other people go hand in hand, because you're providing a service, and a lot of times people feel very emotional over the certain services that you're providing, and if you're not giving them that nurturing feeling, then they may be thinking that, you know, you don't care, or whatever the situation may be. And that's kind of interesting card to get. So it's saying to put a little bit more of a nurturing, you know, it's like blanketing people while you're helping them and working with them. So this is a new way of thinking of things too, because you do have all of this wonderful energy. So they may see you as a little bit too, you know, too regal, because I can see all of this here. They see you, look at this, look at all these, you pulled the king, the queens, pretty much. So just having more of like a nurturing, gentle touch is going to soften you up some, and is going to make other people know, you know, that you care. And that's a good card to pull in that particular situation. Easy fix, right? Easy fix, but you just got to also stick with whatever your plan is. And it seems to me like you do, because you have great negotiation skills, you have great follow-up skills, you also have good direction, you can just be yourself. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of good stuff here.